So once you've voiced and tuned your flute, getting it playing the best it can, the next step, really the final step, is to put finish on the flute so it looks the best it can look. And what I do is sand the sides and the bottom of the flute, get off any nicks or any unusual shapes so that it's all flat and smooth. And then for the top, if you sand it with even medium sandpaper, it can change the tuning a little bit, as I mentioned before. So you want to use very fine sandpaper for the top of the flute. But you've got the shape of the bird, and you just sand that off, make it nice and smooth, get the sandpaper down to very fine. And then what I use to finish these flutes is a natural finish with citrus oil and linseed oil, a mix of those. And the dryer in there helps it to dry fairly quickly overnight. And you can put a few coats on, make sure the first coat is absorbed really well. Put 2 coats on maybe for the first coat, because these soft woods absorb a lot of finish. And then for the second coat, make sure that all of the grain is filled with the finish, so it's uniform at the end. And then once it's dry, I use wax over the finish just for final gloss. And you can use any kind of natural wax. And then your flute is done. And your flute will look something like this, kind of a matte finish. You can make it shinier with more coats of wax. And you're ready to play your flute.